question. What's up, bro? Bro, chill. You kind of got me thinking wrong right now.
Huh?
Chill.
What?
Chill. What?
Did you have to do schoolwork?
Yeah.
If you think you should have done that as part of
Hell yeah. No. I could do it after.
No.
Hey, bro, I can't see my uniforms. Hopefully, we won't pick the same shit. I might leave this damn shit. Just party.
Is this just your senior year, dude?
Yeah.
That's sad.
Bro. I don't know what color I'm wearing. That shit ain't popping up. My bad.
My dog's trying. Oh, you started the stream?
Yeah.
But
Where? To Walmart? Nah. No, I'm lying. You said you weren't gonna feel like it anyway.
I never said that.
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Excuse me.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Whoa.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Escaping the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he returns this to the...
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1 yard.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. A give to Elliott. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Ezekiel Elliott on the carry.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play. Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And now the throw hauled in by Green. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. The give is to Elliott. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. To throw, Cousins. And able to find Green. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. A first down carry by Elliott. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Ezekiel Elliott on the carry.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero, but we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown.
Tevin Coleman. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
32-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He finds Beckham complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Odell Beckham, his 4th touchdown of the year. And the Jets have made this a 1-score game. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 now at the game. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Dolphins 14, Jets 7.
On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
And the Dolphin 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman. Able to get a hand in.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Going underneath, it's Coleman. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards. Tough, gritty.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And that's Elliott, complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
On 2nd down, Elliott. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And this is going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
19 yards there on the catch and run. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. On the ground, it's a handoff to Coleman. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
He's tackled at the 40.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Fuck, he underthrew
The pass
that
for
hoe.
Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a jet touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Back to the air, Roethlisberger after the pick six. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
A pass there complete to Sutton. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Complete to
Cortland Sutton, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
Beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Odell Beckham with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
Ties the game at 21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They don't want to repeat a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th down with Roethlisberger. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Dolphin 1st down.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out.
3-yard attempt.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan is showing you.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. 3rd and 11. And some extra depth in the secondary here. They're in the dime. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll buy some time right. He completes this to Sutton. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running left, Coleman on the toss. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
35-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
And it's 3rd down.
Roethlisberger will throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it. Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. On the counter, this is Hyde, and he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. It's caught by Coleman. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people
this nigga been locking the run the whole game.
Big plays for him.
Respect it, bro.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're a peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
I knew I should.
And he's gonna miss this one. Wide to the left for distance. It's no good, and we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter. So another long try for 3 and another kick that comes up lacking.
Yeah, this isn't going to do any wonders for his field goal percentage, but you have to figure as a head coach that when you send a guy out there to try and kick from that distance, it's a 50-50 proposition at best.
And he stopped immediately there. Joey Bosa in on the stop. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. And that's complete. It's Green here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, 1st down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They'll run with Elliott. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Elliott again.
2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. On third down, Cousins. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner Darius Slay. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 40-yard line.
They will run again with Coleman.
Oh, my.
Sevyn Coleman, the ball carrier. He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 11.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at third and a few inches. Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Some good gains going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Here's Coleman on the draw. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Brought down at the 20-yard.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Carlos Hyde. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
The score, Dolphins 28, Jets 21. Dan Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And looking again for Gronkowski. He's got him this time. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. A first down throw for Cousins. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
They'll take over 1st and
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd down, Hyde. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 25. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
Yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Roethlisberger. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times you just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
Damon Harrison, the one on the stop. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Completes it to Coleman. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
The tackle may
call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now Cousins. He's got Green.
Cousins.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
And 6.
He'll look to throw. That one complete to Elliott. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now that's Elliott, complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
He's back to throw. He's getting Gronkowski.
That was a great
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
like that.
As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Cousins. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Cousins to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Cousins. And that is incomplete. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time, because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
To the air again, it's Cousins. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
It's now second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Play action. It's Roethlisberger. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line.
Roethlisberger's pass.
I'm making my niggas stats. Throwing on his page.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is